Welcome to the channel. A little bit of something different today, guys. I'm experimenting, getting brave with content. So, the latest travel adventures brings me to a place that I've never been before and something I've never done on the channel before. I've come to a castle, but not just any castle. I've come to the most haunted castle in England, Chillingham Castle, in the heart of Northumberland. It's in sort of like Wooler area, up near Alnwick. I've never been here before, never done anything haunted related on channel before, but like I said, we're experimenting, so it better do well, because I've had a nightmare of a journey getting here. Well, not a nightmare, but getting into Chillingham, the main road into Chillingham was closed and the diversion were useless, and then my sat nav were taking me back to that road that were closed. So I was losing my temper, but we got here. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, shuts at 5, so we are against the clock a little bit. I don't know how to get into this place, but we're at Chillingham Castle. I feel a bit underdressed because people look smart. I've got jeans and a pair of trainers on, shaving it up. I like to be comfortable when I'm working, and I am working. I think we're here. I think this is it. Parked in main car park up there as you come in, you bet. Right, there's like a woodland area. It's got a big car park. Obviously in the camper. Don't think it's an overnight job because main gate's shut. So I was really hoping I could do an overnighter here. Might be able to just outside at ground yet. I've not looked because I was rushing to get here, get a ticket and get in and get content in here before it shuts. So we'll just play it by ear, just winging it as always. Not pre-booked a ticket. I'm going to buy one when I get here. I think you can do that. I hope you can do that now. As organised as ever, guys. But do you know what? Oh, this is lovely. Well maintained. It's 14 quid for an adult ticket. Free parking, as it should be. And yeah, we'll suss out the overnight job later. We might stay, we might not. We'll find out. But let's get into here. Oh, here we go. Let's get into here and see what's going off in here, shall we? And away we're going.
This for you, and then one. Have you been before? Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks. So that's the whole thing just compiled a few articles about restoration.
Hey, it's on me.
I know, but we'd ask no filming in the castle or the grounds.
There's photographers walking around.
There are photographers, but they don't do filming, kind of like live filming. So we just say no filming in the castle.
So you can't film anywhere in the grounds at all?
No. Castle.
But it's a tourist attraction. You've got TikTokers and YouTubers coming all the time.
I know, but yes, but we say no permission for filming. We just say for photography.
Right,
So
okay.
Still images, not moving images.
Right, so I'm okay to take still images.
You are.
Right, okay.
That you don't. Yeah, we just say no filming because we don't. So Humphrey just asks that no, like, because they get posted for commercial purposes.
Right.
So we don't.
But there's a lot of YouTube videos out there of people having visited the castle.
I think they've had permission. They've been granted permission because they've kind of been here as a paranormal group.
Right. So how do you get permission?
So you would probably apply to the castle and get permission to do like an investigation or something.
Right, right. Okay. So we'll get a ticket anyway. That's fine. Thank you.
I've just got to really check because I don't really want to be on film.
It's on me. Okay. You can check if you want to. If you come and have a look at it, you're going to be on it.
But it's my voice will be on camera.
If you want to check, you could come round and have a look. But then you're going to be on it because it's filming me.
Yes, but it has volume. I take it.
Well, it does, but I can edit the volume. That's not a problem.
So I cannot give you permission to film or record my voice.
Right. Well, okay.
Yes,
I mean,
that will happen with a lot of stuff.
You are in a public setting, and obviously it's publicly accessible.
Yes.
So it's kind of, there is no expectation to privacy in public, I'm afraid. So there's other photographers walking around that are probably going to get me on camera. Yes. There's nothing I can say or do about that because we're in a public setting.
Just as another human being to another human being.
But you're not on camera, you're not on the video.
Okay, but my voice is.
But you are working with the public.
I don't think
so I'm not trying to be awkward, but I appreciate that. You're not on film, but you are working with the public. Yes. It's a tourist attraction. You're going to get videographers. You're going to get photographers. It's going to happen.
I'll ask Victoria. Is our estate man?
Okay, that's what. But I can assure you that's facing me. That's pointing at me. Yeah. Yeah. I can't really do anything about that at this moment because I'm working as well. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, if we're going to wait, obviously there's going to be a big issue. Then it's not a massive issue. I'm not going to be paying for a ticket.
I'm just only advised to tell this person not to film.
I appreciate that, but it doesn't really make any sense when there's so much stuff out there in the public domain that's obviously being filmed.
I can only go on what
I appreciate it. Yeah, no, that's fine, and I appreciate not everybody wants to be on camera. That's why it's not facing in your direction, and I haven't had it on you at all. That's fine. I mean, like I said, there is no expectation to privacy in public. But if someone asks out of courtesy, I will obviously make sure that they're not on camera. That's just my discretion to do that. Nothing ever goes to plan. I'm not paying for it. Well, let's just see what happens, eh? Let's see what happens, shall we? Oh, I've got some change. I did have £14 put to one side. There we go. So I've now been left in an open shop. There's probably CCTV, but I've now been left in an open shop. She's left the building and left me in the shop all by myself, that I could, if I was that way inclined, help myself to anything I wanted. Yeah, but you've left someone in an open shop now because you're focusing on something else.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I know you will have, but you've still left someone in a...
Victoria or Amanda?
I think I was meant to do this.
I've just really got to clarify if you can understand.
If you can hear me talking, I'm just talking to my camera. It's fine. I'm not talking to you. It's okay. I'm talking to you guys. Why does nothing go to plan?
Hello, Ian.
I'm going to be watched like an hawk now, anyway, so I'm probably not going to be able to film. I mean, it's a tourist attraction. I don't really want to go down these lines.
Just make sure.
I'm just talking to the camera. If you can hear me talking, it's fine. I'm not talking to myself. Well, I am, but at the moment I am. But hopefully there'll be someone viewing it afterwards, so I won't be talking to myself. But don't worry, you're not on.
I've just got to clarify, because as I say, we've just seen them filming.
Yeah, but like I say, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there where YouTubers have been and filmed, you know, from small channels to bigger channels. So clearly, yeah, I don't see why I'm any different. I've only got a small channel.
But as I say, I'm not really in YouTube and things like
Yeah, I can't say any more than what I've already said to you, hon. I'm not going to, I'm not being confrontational in any way. I just, I know the rights with photography and stuff. Because obviously if I'm going to have a problem now walking round, I don't want to really be buying a ticket to to get in if I'm potentially going to be watching now, walking around and taking photos and stuff. So I've come here to get content, but clearly I'm not allowed.
Hello, Ian.
I know she's trying to get hold of them.
Yes.
Hi.
There's a lady who's coming and she's filming. And I've just said we don't allow filming in the council. We've got one notice up and
Yeah. Are you here by prior appointment?
No, I'm just a member of the public.
Yeah, we don't allow videos. Camera photographs is all right.
Right, okay.
But not videos, unfortunately.
Right.
I think the main problem is that people, not saying yourself,
Uh-huh.
I don't have to blanket say no, is that unfortunately people in the past, they found videos on YouTube that people make money from.
Right.
And it's more of a commercial.
Right,
problem.
okay.
If it was for personal use, it's different, but they say no video.
But we've not established what the, I've spoken to your colleague briefly, but we've not established what this is for. You haven't asked me. And
yeah, but we don't allow video.
so we're talking about monetisation. So obviously you're monetising by charging people tickets entry. That's fine because you're a business, you're a corporation. YouTubers also have businesses. So why are they not entitled to make money out of something that's publicly accessible? You're charging people to publicly access.
It's private home. It's not.
But it's publicly accessible at the moment and you're charging people to... So how come it's okay for you to monetise from people, but people can't monetise from coming and visiting the establishment?
Sorry, I don't understand.
How come it's okay for you to monetise from people, but people can't monetise their content that they get from here?
Well, because those are the rules that the owners
Okay.
make. I can't... you're speaking to the middleman.
Right.
Someone is the owner.
Right, okay.
And it's on his say-so.
Right.
And we have to abide by his rules.
But he's not here telling me. So on private land, it applies that it's the landowner that has to set the rules and tell you to leave.
I appreciate what you're saying, but if the rules are the rules, we can't bend them. I mean, we do have filming here by prior appointment, people like BBC, TV companies that pay a fee to use the footage to make money from it.
Uh-huh.
But a normal public place, it's no different than Buckingham Palace. You wouldn't be able to film in there either.
Well, it kind of is a little bit different. But you haven't established what my purpose is, so you
But
just...
But unfortunately, it doesn't matter. If we say blanket no videoing, blanket no videoing.
Right. So how do you explain all the videos that are on YouTube already?
Well,
and TikTok and Instagram and...
Yeah, but there are other people that have done it illegally.
It's not illegal. It's not illegal. There's no victim.
No, it is because we're not in the public domain. We charge money to people to come.
Well, it is currently publicly accessible. Your gates are open, which makes it publicly accessible. You're charging people to basically have a look round.
I appreciate what
people are paying in good faith, so you're monetising from people, but you're not allowing other people to monetise unless it's the BBC. Yeah. Well, that tells me everything I need to know.
No, but they pay a fee. The only place that you're legally...
Well, I'm willing to pay a fee, an entry fee.
Yeah, to look. To look, yes.
Yeah.
And if you want to take photographs, we allow photographs, but we don't allow videos.
Right.
I think as well that because you're filming at the moment,
I'm filming myself.
Creating a content which is quite negative as well for us. We're only trying to explain to you that there's no film.
Because you're the one that's creating. It's a tourist attraction. You're the one that's creating negative content. You're saying you don't want people coming and monetize. Why should people not be allowed to earn a living?
But legally speaking, if you were to take a video over the wall on the outside road, outside the public area, so like on the public...
It is, but currently your business is currently publicly accessible. Those gates are open, so anybody coming in those gates right now, there's committing no trespass because they've not climbed over any walls, they've not come through any locked gates.
There is this thing called data protection.
Well, yes, there is, but you're in public.
For example,
doesn't it apply? Can I just correct you? Data protection applies to corporations, not individuals.
But a CCTV camera,
I'm an individual. Right? Can I just? You're filming me as soon as I walk in here. Have I given you permission to do that? Exactly. You don't need it. But do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Data protection applies to corporations.
Yes.
I'm an individual.
Yes.
So when data protection doesn't come into
At
it.
the end of the day, I don't make rules.
Right, well, that's fine. I'm not going to be purchasing a ticket in here today. And I will be using the footage because I'm well within my rights to do that. But that's fine. I won't purchase a ticket when I'm not going to be getting what I wanted. So,
Yeah, but it's the same.
well, we're going to go round in circles. So I'm not going to have the conversation what we've already had. I've explained to you, Collie. I'm explaining to you. I'm just going to keep repeating myself now. So I'm not prepared to do that. But like I said, it's publicly accessible. There's no expectation to privacy in public. You're filming me and everyone else that walks in here without permission. You don't get each. No, it's not issue. It's knowledge. I know my knowledge. It's not an issue. I'm not finding an issue.
But at the same time, you do realise that we do have the right to refuse entry to someone.
Well, I've already taken that away. I'm not entering now. I've already decided I'm not entering. But on what grounds would you be refusing entry?
Because we've got a policy.
But policy is not law, and I don't need to follow. That's fine. I'm not going to, it's not, this is going into an audit, and I'm not an auditor anymore, but it's fine. I won't be spending any money here, and I'll make sure my followers don't as well.
Can I just say this?
No, thank you. Have a nice day. Well, if you put yourself in front of the camera, you're going to be on video. Have a nice day.
I think you need to leave, actually.
You think I ought to leave? I'm walking in the exit direction.
I think I need to escort you to the gate.
Well, this didn't go to plan, did it? He's going to escort me to the gate. So this has turned into a bit of a... I don't need escorting, thank you. Change your attitude. Stay calm, Hayley. Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Well, I think I handled that one the best that I possibly could there. That's, I mean, there's several videos on YouTube. I've had a quick look. Several videos on YouTube. But if you're not the BBC and you're not paying, you're not allowed to film. So, you see, I could say, well, what I could have done then is film when I got in after I'd got the ticket and stuff, but I would have still been pulled anyway at some point, wouldn't I? Because it's pretty obvious that they're looking for people that are filming, basically, and no filming is allowed. That's their policy, and the signs up. Well, I could put a sign up saying I want a date with Aunt Middleton. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. Well, I mean, that's just thrown me now altogether. That's just thrown my video altogether. I'm going to have to think of a new title and a new thumbnail and everything, because that's just completely thrown me. I just don't know what to do now. Like, I can't believe that that's just happened. I cannot believe that that's just happened. So if you're a YouTuber or a content creator of any kind, I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother coming here, guys, because photographers allowed, stills, but no filming. So people, they must not sell photographs, obviously. People just must sell videos. There must not be no one out there that sells photographs, because, you know, you're not allowed to monetize. They can monetize from you, but you can't monetize from them. But enough said anyway. I mean, from a place like that, that's going to be, well, don't say it, Els. Don't say it. And there's a guy up there, and I'm sure he's following me as well. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's just thrown me altogether. Completely thrown me. Thank you. Where's car park now? Oh. On a plus note, some pretty horses in that field. Yeah, there's a guy up there that stood watching me. Clearly some kind of security. Guys, you've just seen the interaction. It was no more or no less than that. What you've just seen, I videoed it all. I'm glad I left video on. But yeah, that was a... Well, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour around Chillingham Castle there. Stay tuned for the next video, guys. Wow. So yeah, this is car park. Big grounds, really. It's massive. What I've seen of it. Didn't even get to go to loo. I'm gonna have to use my own loo. Times are hard, guys. Right, okay. I don't think we'll be staying tonight. Well, that's it, guys. We're going to call it a day. Back in van. I'm still sat in car park. Really? Trying to calm down. No, I'm all right now. I'm just really miffed that didn't go to plan. I mean, I was quite looking forward to that. It was something different for me. I mean, I'm not a big fan of castles, but it's not just any castle, is it? You know, it's England's apparent most haunted castle. It's probably a load of bull. But it was something different, and I was quite looking forward to going round it, and obviously taking you guys with me. And I'd got all this in my head about, oh, you know, I'll try and speak to some staff members and find out what it's like working there and their experiences and stuff like that. But Bully Boy there at the end just completely did me. I mean, you know, she was a bit of a Karen, but other than that, she were quite on a level. He was at first, until the end there, when I were walking out anyway. I mean, try and make it up. I were walking out anyway, and he's saying, I think I'll escort you. Bully Boy there. I mean, I feel like going back. No, I won't. The old me would have done. I think I handled that quite calmly. Shall I take me spoon and go back and stir pot? Me pasta spoon. Shall I take it and go back and stir pot up a bit more? No, I'm not going to do. No. I think I handled that quite well. Are you proud of me? Auditor's paradise in there, guys. But if you're a content creator, YouTuber, Instagram, TikTok, out like that, it's all right if you're taking photos. Even if you're selling them photos, it's all right. But videos, no, not allowed. So, yeah, there we go. My first and last visit to Chillingham Castle. Chillingham Castle. In bed with BBC. Power crazy. Obviously got something to hide, guys. They can monetise from you, but you can't monetise from them. Unless you're at BBC, it's all right. But normal, you know, us, working class, you know, because I'm not posh, because I'm a bit common, because I've got a pair of jeans and a pair of trainers on. Not allowed to film. If I'd have had a little pass, though, that said mainstream media or BBC on it, it'd been all right. That's what pisses me off more than anything, because once again, they're all in bed together, these people, and I'm not gonna start. Look, I'm getting ready to go. Put belt on. We're away. Because you know, I could quite easily say something that gets me demonetised in one sentence. So I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. But guys, not what I expected, not the video I wanted to bring you, but a video nonetheless. Thanks for watching. If you've made it to end, well done you, and well done me for not losing me shit. See you on next one.